Long ago and so far away. Holy shnikes. Good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the Hatless Wonder, Mailman. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? I'm rolling through my hats pretty good here. Rise and grind, baby. Rise and grind on a Saturday, the 29th? June 29th. Ready to roll. Hopefully no animals fly out in front of me today. That was a bit alarming. Didn't tell the wife because if she probably wouldn't believe me that I didn't hit it, but I did not hit it. I did not. There was no cats harmed in the making of this video. I can't help it when cats jump out in the middle of the video. Oh yeah. It's not much. It's very little sun. It's like peaking. We're going with the, I don't know what we're gonna call it. It's a blue. It's a translucent blue, so you get the idea of Woodham. It's a nice size coffee. We went with I never do any sugar anymore, people, especially with my coffee. I had one cup earlier that was just straight, half and half, and straight coffee. This has got a little sugar-free French vanilla in it. Long ago. All right, Luther. Where you at, Luther Vandross? Rise and grind, people. Malik Hooker. Look at Malik. Malik saying what I'm saying. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, Micah. Micah. Hey, love you, brother. Love you. This could be the beginning of the end of you in Dallas, though, if you can't mature pretty damn quick. One thing I can say about the Birds fans, I think they're trying to get him out of Dallas so they can get him in Philly. But listen, bottom line is, you want to be highest paid non-quarterback, you better be the best defensive player in the league. And you're not there yet, bro. You're miles away from Myles Garrett. You get it? You're miles away from Myles Garrett. Myles, you should not be paid what Myles Garrett's paid. TJ Watt, better pass rusher than you. What is your job title? Pass rush. TJ Watt hasn't won any playoff games, people. So anybody that wants to really argue TJ Watt versus Micah, oh, that's a good argument, because TJ Watt hasn't, I'd have to put in the comments. How many sacks is TJ Watt? How many games did TJ Watt? Well, he's 0-4 in the playoffs. So how many playoff games does Micah have? He's entering what? Year 4? So he's got 3 years in the league, and he's made the playoffs all 3. So he's what? 4 playoff games tops? Let me know how many games Mike. I know Mike's got 1 sack, I believe, in his playoffs. I think it's 1 and 4. That ain't good, right? That's not good. But anyway, Malik Hooker was ripping it. Not ripping. He was. If you watch the whole thing, your guy Nick's on X, formerly known as Twitter, he put the whole video. I saw it. I'm sure Mark's done a couple videos on it. The whole video, he was relatively nice. Malik's not into that. Malik's into football. He doesn't think you should necessarily have a podcast during the season. For the only reason, it's the same reason I said, people. It's the same reason I said, is people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, right? He's going to criticize other people. Meanwhile, it's come out now that Micah is not into the classroom. He does not want no part of being inside in the classroom. He just wants to play games. Okay, Micah, but when you look like a fool when you play the Eagles because they scheming your ass up, then your ass needs to get into the classroom, right? Now, again, Micah, what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? You make statements like you want to be the highest paid non-QB. Miles to go for that. You have a podcast in season where your team is a 6.5 point favorite in a home playoff game and you choke and you're nowhere to be found. You're a good speed rusher, you have good bends, but you're not consistent through the whole season and more importantly in the playoffs. Mike is fine. Micah's ceiling is through the roof. He's unbelievable talented. I wish his passion for the off-the-field football activity was greater. That doesn't mean he's bad. My Dallas people, he's young. Remember, he didn't play much college football. Nobody dreamed that Micah would have the pass rushing skills at his size. He's a small guy for an edge rusher. Stand him up next to Myles Garrett. Speed doesn't always win everything. You gotta be able to stay, because by the end of the year, my man, he even says it, he's beat up. But, to hear that he doesn't like the classroom part of football, well, I don't know that you're ever going to reach that top level if you do not love the classroom part of NFL, because people are too good, too big, too strong, too fast, too smart. Athletic ability can take you a long way, Micah, but that last 10% comes up top. And that's what separates. So hopefully Greg Ellis is going to help. Greg Ellis is going to help you. You have Charles Haley always in the building. Hopefully he helps you. But Malik Hooker just answered the question honestly from Keyshawn Johnson. And if you watch it, he was not being mean. He was just being real. Does everybody watch this video want me to keep it real, or do you just want me to be a homer, right? We have to keep it real when it comes to anybody, let alone our Cowboy players. Micah Parsons has a lot to learn. When you make statements like you want to be the highest paid a QB, that might not be in Dallas. Now, I don't know. I'm just saying. He needs to show. I want to see more the cards dealt. Right, Jerry? I want to see more cards dealt. Absolutely want to see more cards. More leaves fall, right? Is that what they said? More leaves? I want to see more leaves fall. That's what I want to see. I want to see more leaves, more cards. I want to be at the table longer. Good. Are you going to step up this year? Are you going to have a complete year? Again, nobody's talking about anybody else on that defense in Cleveland. You know who they're talking about? Myles Garrett. Taking over games. TJ Watt's a beast. For a smaller guy, he's a beast. Double teams? Shit, that's nothing. Lot to go, bro. There's a lot to do. Seem like you're very into the off-the-field stuff, man. But Malik Hooker, good for you. Good on you. I'm not sure. Put it in the comments. Micah, clap back. What are you going to clap? What are you going to clap back, Mike? What are you going to clap back at? Zip it up. Say, all right, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You got a podcast. You should know. Right? Just like when you make your opinion, you were doing playoff game predictions, or you're doing week-to-week predictions against teams you're going to play that year. In season. That's unheard of. You want to do a podcast, or you better be Myles Garrett, or better. If not, you're going to get criticized. Welcome. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. Frustrating, but hey, good on Malik Hooker. Good on Malik. So we are sitting here. It's getting close, people. Training camp is getting close. I see, like I said, Eagles are going to wear their Kelly Green against Cowboys week 17. That's a mistake. Kelly Greens, I don't know. I like the way they look, but that's a mistake. The only way that'll be good is if they are out ahead of the division. So then that could, but I don't know. Them Kelly Greens were never really that successful. Good looking though. So they're playing, I think they're using them against the Jags and against the Cowboys twice. And they're wearing their all black once, probably in October, around Halloween. I wonder if they're going to wear their all white in Brazil. They're the away team in Brazil. Oh, no. They're the home team, right? Eagles are the home team in Brazil. So they get to pick. So they'll probably wear their all white because it's going to be 100 degrees, right? In Brazil. So that one linebacker who got caught running from the hooker, I will say, don't try that shit in Brazil. Don't do it because you may not come out alive. If you're going to buy anything, make sure you pay up front. Just saying. Right, Rob A? I didn't do a video on it. I'm just saying. If my guy, the linebacker, if he's even on the team, wants to hook up with any Brazilian chicks, make sure you pay. They got machetes over there in Brazil. Just saying. Oh. Don't forget to use protection. Brazil. Brazilians. I love a good Brazilian steakhouse, people. Now that's good. Brazilian steakhouse where they hang the meats. And, like they hang the meats and it's just a cooks, slow cooks. And the juices. And then they just cut slivers off. We went to a place in Philly called Fogo de Chao. It's a little... I never had the meat sweats more than I had when I went there. Eat a lot of meat. Pause. Fogo de Chao. If you know, you know. That's a really, really cool place. But how much meat can you eat? Pause. You can tell it's a Saturday, people. You can tell it's a Saturday. Listen. Don't forget my 2:30 Eastern Time, live from the mail truck. Maybe 2 o'clock. 2:30. Live from the mail truck. Lunchtime chat. Get ready. Let me know about Micah. How many playoff games did he have? But all right, everybody, I'm here. I'm at the municipal building on a Saturday to finish up my 6-day work week. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman's got to go deliver your mail. 2:30, people. 2:30 Eastern Time. Peace.